everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of the Gibson family.
Hey guys.
We just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who has followed us as of late on our Instagrams. We totally appreciate it. You know, we're just looking to get our followers back up, so stay tuned.
Yes, and also we hit 300 subscribers, so every milestone that we hit, we want to...
That's the crown.
Yeah. We want to do a little giveaway just to say thank you to you guys. And with that being said, our first giveaway is going to be a shirt from I Am Taylor Tees. It's one of the stores that I have online. And but first you have to follow both of us on Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel, and also follow I Am Taylor Tees on Instagram. And whenever you're done doing those things, make sure you comment your favorite emoji below, or just let us know that it's done. And we will reach out to the winner and get you your free t-shirt.
So, as you know, last episode we had a little cliffhanger, and I know you guys love that. But yeah, I mean, the question was, why was Taylor so emotional? Yeah, I mean, she was pregnant.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was the real reason.
Yep, I was pregnant, and it was one of the greatest blessings because we had tried before, and you know, it took a lot for us to be able to, you know, have our first, and so it was definitely nice. And it was kind of it wasn't unexpected, but it was a nice, like,
it was a gift.
Yeah.
Nice little gift.
Like I said, we had tried before getting married, and it was like almost kind of like God wanted us to be married because I don't know. That's just how it worked. Yeah. I don't know really how to describe it, but it was really nice. But yeah, I was super emotional, crying about everything, like you guys know. And oh my gosh, he's going up my hand.
Yeah, he's teething right now, so don't mind this little monster.
Yeah. Anyways, so about 3 days after we found out I was pregnant, we left for Turkey.
Got the news to go to Turkey, so packed our stuff up, a whole nother year, moved out to Turkey, Balıkesir. Yeah, which was real nice. It's close to Izmir, about 2 hours from Izmir. So it was a small town.
Our time in Turkey, it was spent with me being emotional, throwing up, and doctor's appointments.
Doctor's appointments, a lot of doctor's appointments, you know, practice, just juggling, you know, everything all at once. But it was great. It was a great experience, and obviously we lasted through it.
Yeah, you know, Turkey was very beautiful. The culture was pretty cool, and I really feel like, you know, my first time there, I wasn't really able to appreciate the culture as much as I wanted to, and like the food, because all I wanted was, you know, this nasty American food over here.
McDonald's.
I was pregnant. No, I did not want no McDonald's, but
well, I guess I was the one that wanted McDonald's. I would travel. Yeah. There was no McDonald's in our town. I would literally travel, 15, 20 minutes to go get McDonald's.
And it was so nasty. I could not.
Yeah, it wasn't even good. It really wasn't.
But I really couldn't handle anything. All I ate was apples and oranges. Like, seriously, I threw up at least 5 times a day, every single day. I looked miserable. I was miserable. Honestly, that pregnancy was not easy on me. But we did see, you know, some very beautiful hotels. Like, Turkey has some of the most, like, crazy
architecture there. Yeah, architecture, the modeling and everything like that, the buildings. It's really good.
It's also, like, you know, like very beautiful scenery. You know, mountains in the distance. Like, it's so pretty. It's a very beautiful country.
Water. There's a lot of water there. You know, there's a sea next to it, so you got, you know, Istanbul has a nice sea. Izmir has a nice sea. So it's nice. It's wonderful. You know, it's a sight to behold. You'd be surprised how many beautiful countries are truly out there. You know.
Another thing that I didn't mention in the first Finland video is we always like to bring something back to our families, like a favorite treat that, like,
he's going at your face right now. He's like attacking her chin right now. Like
It feels good for his teeth.
for somebody, it feels good for somebody.
Yeah. But we like to bring home treats for our family. So like something that's like a popular treat, even if it's nasty. Like,
a part of their culture.
Yeah, a part of their culture.
So
but
like,
you tell her.
Yeah, I'm sorry, cause she's a little distracted. Clearly, but you know, just like what she said, we would bring treats home, and when we came back home from Finland the first time, we brought back
the geishas.
Geishas,
the geisha
yeah.
chocolate. I would eat
like
those
chocolate,
so
yeah.
much.
And I didn't eat them. I didn't eat them like
They
that.
were so
But in Turkey, there's a I don't know what it's called.
Powder.
It's like powder on it though. For all my Turkish people, please let me know what this is if you're following. But it's powdered candy.
It's kind of like a gummy thing in the inside.
Yeah, but it's not.
I personally didn't try it because I was pregnant and I couldn't.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like sugar powder though. It's different. It's different.
I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I don't know what the name
well,
of it
okay,
is.
we'll say it like this. Everybody in our family that tried it thought it was like baby powder.
Yeah, immediately spit it out. It was not good. It was not good.
Somebody liked it.
Ooh.
Was it Papa? No, or was it my grandpa?
I think it was yours.
One of our grandpas liked it.
I think it was yours actually.
Well, they were like, I want to eat this all the time, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
He ate a couple.
Mm-hmm. And then did we bring back liquor? That's what it was.
That was Finland the second time.
Finland was licorice.
Because they love black licorice, yeah.
They eat black licorice like crazy over in Finland, so we brought that back for our people as well.
Yeah, but it was just something like kind of fun that we like to do.
So yeah, even after all that, you know, it was a great time in Turkey for the time that we was there. Unfortunately, we had to leave early. I think it was around
your birthday.
Yeah, like around January-ish. We had to leave because I wasn't getting my money. They were 2 months late, and they just kept giving me the runaround and everything. It was very, very unfortunate because we were a very great team and undefeated team, and I was doing really well as well. So everything was lined up, but unfortunately it didn't happen. It didn't plan out that way. So that's cool. I mean, knowing what we know now, that was the universe didn't want us to be there, and she was pregnant at the time, and knowing what we know now, that probably would have not been the best pregnancy. I mean, to give birth in Turkey, it probably not would have been the best.
Just because they are very heavy on the C-sections there. Like for instance, there was people that just told me, "Oh, are you gonna have a C-section?" And I'm like,
just
"What?
randomly.
No, what are you talking about?" So we kind of discovered that, you know, like doctors there really just do that, and that's not what I
They really do that everywhere. It's not really just
Turkey. It's not
so
just Turkey. There's a lot of countries.
Yeah, beware. Like people just do C-sections just to do C-sections just because it's easier
and it makes more money.
It's time, and you have a time schedule. You know what I'm saying? So we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
We have a lot of thoughts to share.
Yeah.
So.
But moving forward, we went back to Finland, and it was a very good place, you know, to give birth. It's one of the safest countries in the world to actually give birth. However, I was in labor for 53 hours.
53 hours.
53 hours. It was very intense. I really honestly thought I was gonna die. I don't know. It was, you know, I had never heard of that, and so I was very concerned. But all in all, when it came time to push, you know, it took me 10 minutes. When when I felt like I was ready, it was kind of one of those things where it was, they told me I could wait a little longer, and I was like, no, I feel like I need to push. And, you know, they immediately got the doctor and everything in there. It's just kind of a natural thing when you know that you're ready, you gotta go. But yeah, it did not take me long to push him out, and, you know, thankfully, we gave birth to a healthy, beautiful baby boy, and that's the thing that matters the most.
And for me, on my end, from the man's perspective, I was during that time I was in basketball season for Finland, obviously, and it wasn't bad, but it was a tough time just because we had playoffs and everything, and I knew I wanted to deliver Kovolt another championship. So I really balanced it out. I did what I could. Anytime after practice, you know, I would go, you know, with my family. I would go with her to see her, you know, and they unfortunately they wouldn't let me spend nights in there. They wouldn't let me spend nights in there. They would let me spend nights in there, but it was about a 15, maybe 20, 30-minute drive. I don't know.
No, it was 40 minutes.
40?
It was
Well, either way, it felt light to me because I was speeding back and forth. So it was fine, you know. And for the time that she was in labor for 51 hours, 53 hours, I was there every moment, and all I did was just play the game all day.
Yeah.
There was a TV next
And
to
eat.
the bed.
I wasn't allowed to eat.
Yeah, she wasn't allowed to
Honestly,
eat, but
I
had a
wasn't even
good
thinking about
burger.
food.
Yeah, I had a good burger from one of the city centers, but I was just playing the game, and when it was close to that time, because I think it was about what time did you get burged? It was early in the morning.
At 5:13.
Yeah, so around that time, I was watching Family Guy, and
Literally, there was Family Guy playing in the room.
yeah, when she started pushing, it was Family Guy playing, and then the doctor had to say like, "Yo, can you turn that off?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, yeah, my bad." Like, I wasn't worried about it at the time.
Yeah,
Like, I was just gonna let it
attention,
play, like,
yeah.
but the doctor wanted to turn it off. So that's just perspective from a male side, and then you know, when the birth was given, you know, I was there for it all. I got to see it, you know, cut the umbilical cord, yeah, and then after that, like I had to go home. I had to go home that morning because again, I couldn't stay while she was resting with him. But the whole time I was home, I was only home for like 2 hours because she gave birth like around 5. Went home, I think probably laid down till about like 8 a.m. and then I immediately came back.
Because you weren't allowed to stay in
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to stay. So I got a little bit of rest too, but not so really just because I was so excited to see my son again, you know. And quick little story, man. I took a picture of him before I left, and like all I did was really stare at that picture. And one thing I felt,
it was like his little twin when he was first born.
Yeah. And one thing that I naturally felt like, it felt like, how do I describe it? Like, you know, when you see a light have its like over wattage, like when a light explodes, like the light bulb like explodes, like super bright lights, like, and then you can watch like the light like light up the whole time until it explodes. Like that's kind of like how my heart felt like when Thomas was first born. And even Tobias, like it was like an explosion in my heart that released like so much chemicals, but it was like love. It was like, it was wild. Like it was the wildest thing I've ever felt. Like I got scared because I never felt something like that.
Like so overwhelmed with happiness, joy.
I threw my phone. I threw the phone because like staring at him, like I could feel it like level up.
And you were by yourself.
And I was by myself. Yeah. So as it was leveling up, I'm like, what's going on? And then boom, like my heart just like exploded. And I was like, oh, like, no, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a quick little story. But that's just my experience, you know. And so yeah. It
was actually kind of funny because I really thought I was gonna cry when he was born, and I was so exhausted. I was just like, okay,
didn't have
just
time
lay on me, baby. Just like, let's just stay here together. And I was so tired. I don't even think I could have shed a tear if I wanted to, but I was obviously, you know, very happy too. It was interesting, you know, and like amazing to feel like what was kicking me on the inside and the love that I felt from him on the inside just like come like into physical form. Obviously it's like physical form, but like being able to hold him in my hands.
Man, if you think about it, that is really
amazing.
Yeah.
Like you really have like another human in your body.
Yeah.
Like that's a gift. Like women, we really have a gift. And we should embrace that.
No, I'm just
kidding. I mean, Tobias is like 4 months.
Yeah. No, I'm just messing.
But maybe if we do, it's trying for a girl, but we'll see. Also, before we get off here, I wanted to shout out my girl Yana again. She threw me wonderful, beautiful baby shower right before the baby was born on her birthday. On her birthday. It was so special. And she knew, you know, like my mom couldn't be there, my sisters couldn't be there, my grandma. Like, she knew my family couldn't be there for me to do it, and she did it, and it was so amazing and beautiful. And all the ladies that showed up for me, it was awesome. So we wanted to thank you again for that. I know that you know how thankful we are for you and everybody, but we just wanted to say that again. And you know, I don't think we really have a cliffhanger for you guys this time. We didn't plan that out well. But as you know, there's obviously still more to come. So you guys just gotta stay tuned. And don't forget, if you want a free t-shirt, you gotta do those things. I will put them in the description where you need to go. And yeah.
That's it. Thank you guys again. We'll see you next time.
Bye guys.